I'm here having a chat with David Gaines, starring in his production 7x1 Samurai on world-famous Granville Island. Welcome, David. Yeah, great to see you at this year's Fringe. I've heard your production is influenced by several Hollywood films. Can you describe a few of them and how they relate to 7x1 Samurai for us?
Sorry. In English, the show is actually influenced by a bunch of different genres. There's the original Kurosawa 3.5-hour Japanese samurai epic called Seven Samurai, from which this guy comes. He's the chief of the samurai, and of course also this guy also comes. He's the chief of the bad guys. I'll come and you don't do interview with me. I'll kill you. No, that's not able to get you started. Anyway, there's this Japanese film, and there's also the influence of the Hollywood Western that was remade of that same film called The Magnificent Seven. And in that you feel a lot more Lee J. Cobb and the horse and the dusty distances and the kind of thing. And then, of course, there's Looney Tunes, which kind of rolls around the whole thing, and which is why you get the soundtrack that you do where as you're watching the mime and the clowning going on, you can hear the soundtrack of the sound effects going shoo ha huyo shoo so you know, there's a lot going on at the same time.
Oh, it sounds like a play for everybody. Family will have a lot of fun coming to your show.
Oh yeah, everybody who's from an adolescent mentality up, and you know, most of us haven't really outgrown our adolescent mentality anyway. So, as somebody, I think the Edmonton Journal said, it's great fun for the whole fringing family.
Aw, well put. Now, speaking of clowning, I've heard there's a clown conference coming. It sounds like a great time as well. What's that going to be like?
Yes, there's a conference. There's a number of people performing in the Fringe in the rough style genre of clowning. Clowning being basically anything that makes ridiculous fun of that which is lovable in the humanity of us all, our own foibles. And for instance, a contemporary current Japanese clown that I'm fond of is Miss Hiccup, doing Day in the Life of Miss Hiccup. She's here. There's my work, and there's also a lot of people who do clowning of a less exaggerated makeup style, but it's humanity at its most ridiculous anyway. And I guess we're going to kick some ideas about clowning around the table.
And what date is that?
That date is on the it's the 7:30 15th of Hangelsno. Actually, I'm going to have to get back to you on that because I have no idea what date it is.
It's a confusion matter, huh?
It is, yes.
Well, 7x1 Samurai is performing at the Waterfront Theatre in Granville Island during this year's 2010 Fringe Festival. David, good luck, have a great Fringe, and thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Thank you, it's been my pleasure.
Ciao.